Hey guys, my name is Ozzymitsu, and today I'll be taking over Dan's channel as he is currently a little bit under the weather, but he should be fine for next week's video. So just like Dawn would say in the anime, no need to worry. But then when she says that, that's when I worry the most. Anyway, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were recently released, and honestly I love these games. Something else I love, and something I know a lot of other people love, are shiny Pokemon. So naturally I thought it would be a fun idea to compose a list discussing what are the best shiny Pokemon to hunt for in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Of course, these are only the shinies I think are great to hunt, and if you disagree or feel like other shinies deserve some spotlight, feel free to leave a comment down below. But with all of that being said, let's get started. Kicking off this list are probably the most common shinies in the new games, being Wormhole Chinese. Currently we don't have any confirmation on what the odds are of Wormhole Chinese, but they seem pretty good. I've seen some people say that it's a 7% chance when going through a doubled ring wormhole, and others say the further you travel the better. But one thing stays the same, and that is that shiny Pokemon are pretty common in wormholes. And don't get me wrong, I like a lot of the shinies the wormholes have to offer, but finding them so often just takes a bit of the shiny hunting thrill away. With how common shinies are in the wormholes, you may as well hunt for non-shiny Pokemon. They're probably more rare, like, oh my god, a regular Ordino, let's get some hype in the chat! I think wormhole shiny hunting is still fun, and I encourage anyone who loves shinies to hunt in the wormholes. But personally, it's just not my thing. I only play it for the really fun minigame, which is why I've placed it at number 5 on this list. Coming in at the number 4 spot on this list today, we have multiple hunts. Literally every Pokemon. Now you might be thinking, how the hell is this a top 5 if we're including every Pokemon? But let me finish. I'm talking about random encounter shinies. Whether you are deliberately trying to get a shiny, or if it's just by luck, finding a random shiny Pokemon is always special. Personally, I've gotten lucky with random shinies recently, because just by playing through the games alone, I found a shiny Murkrow and Pikipek, and although I didn't use them on my in-game team, they were still pretty cool to encounter and capture. The Alola region has some great areas to hunt for random shinies in. My top picks are Lush Jungle, Mount Hokulani, and 10 Carrot Hill. The great thing about the random encounter method is that no shiny is limited. You can find anything, and that's why it's on the list. That feeling of not knowing when you're going to get the shiny or what you're going to get that's shiny, seriously, nothing can replace that special moment. Number 3, the SOS method. With this method you can get a lot of awesome looking shinies, and with the new games adding more Pokemon being native to Alola, there are even more amazing shinies to get. Thank you so much for introducing Frillish. But some of my personal favourites are Shiny Zorua, Baniri, and Ekans. Technically SOS hunting isn't exclusive to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it was also in Sun and Moon. However, in the new games it's still a valid way of getting some really cool shinies. It's a method that has been pretty successful for myself and thousands of other Pokemon players around the world, so it deserved a mention on this list. The next shiny hunt for this list is a little bit more challenging. It's getting shiny Legendaries and Ultra Beasts in the Wormholes. Unlike regular Pokemon in the Wormholes, Legendaries and Ultra Beasts are a lot harder to find shiny, and that's what makes for a fun hunt. With so many legendary Pokemon available in the new games, you have a lot of choice as to what shinies to hunt for, and I personally like a lot of shiny Legendaries such as Giratina, Rayquaza and Mewtwo, and they're all available in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Also in these games, Ultra Beasts are now set to an infinite amount, and they aren't shiny locked. I guess they've answered all of our prayers. To hunt for these shinies, you will have to save in front of the Pokemon and soft reset your game to avoid those horrible cutscenes. Personally, I love soft resetting, it's one of my favourite shiny hunting methods, but even for me it can get a little bit boring after a while, so I advise you to soft reset whilst watching a TV show, listening to some music, or just put on a movie. But be careful you don't soft reset over that shiny Legendary or Ultra Beast though. That would be a complete nightmare. And finally, the number 1 spot on this list goes to Shinee Pikachu. You're probably wondering what's so special about this shiny. Well, this particular Pikachu knows the move Surf. Back in the old days and a few other games that were released around Gen 1 and Gen 2, there was a chance for your Pokemon to know the move Surf. And almost 20 years later, you can once again own a Surfing Pikachu, and for me, I think that's really cool. I know it's just one move that makes this Pikachu special, but it's still a cool hunt, and it's a shiny hunt I've actually completed. I got pretty lucky with my Shinee Pikachu. I found it at only 31 soft resets, and I'm so pleased with owning this shiny. And the beauty of this method is that because it's considered a gift Pokemon, not only can you soft reset for a shiny, you can synchronize your preferred nature onto it. But anyway, with all of that being said, that pretty much concludes things for this video. Dan will be back next week with another top 10, and if you want to see more from me, my links are in the description, iCard and end card. Shameless plug. But be sure to leave this video a massive thumbs up, as that really does help Dan out and it'll show him that you're supporting him whilst he's off sick, and hopefully he'll have a speedy recovery. And make sure to subscribe to him too. But with all of that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Well, probably not, because this isn't my channel, but bye.